Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm so glad you're here. I know that life can sometimes feel like a never-ending loop where you find yourself stuck in one place, unsure of which direction to take next. Many of you might have experienced moments where you feel like you're lost, wandering aimlessly and not really knowing where you're going or what your true purpose is. There's this deep, unsettling feeling that maybe you're just going through the motions, but you don't really feel connected to any sense of meaning or direction. This can be an incredibly overwhelming feeling, especially when you see others around you seemingly knowing exactly what they're doing and where they're headed. You might wonder, what's wrong with me? Why can't I figure it out? The truth is, these feelings are more common than you think, and you're not alone. What you're experiencing right now is a part of the journey that many of us go through, a phase that many of us don't talk about openly, but one that's incredibly important. So if you've ever felt like you've been walking in the dark, unsure of where to go, or even who you are anymore, this video is for you. It's okay to feel lost sometimes. It doesn't mean you're failing or that something is wrong with you. What it means is that you're human, and you're in a phase of your life that can actually be a huge turning point if you know how to embrace it. We've all been there wondering if we're on the right path or if there's even a path meant for us at all. But I'm here to promise you that your purpose is out there, waiting for you to discover it. The challenge is sometimes life circumstances, societal expectations, and even our own doubts create this fog that makes it nearly impossible to see the way forward. But the good news is that just like you can find your way through the fog, you can also find your purpose. The key is in learning how to look beyond the confusion and listen to what truly matters to you deep down inside. So I want to ask you this. Have you ever felt like you're walking in the dark, unable to see the path ahead? Maybe you've tried different things, but nothing feels quite right. Maybe you've even felt stuck in a career, a relationship, or a situation that drains you more than it fills you. Have you felt that quiet whisper within you saying, there has to be more than this, but you just haven't been able to pinpoint exactly what that more is? If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to rediscover your purpose, especially during those times when you feel lost and uncertain. I want to help you find that light that shines through the confusion, that sense of clarity that can guide you forward when it feels like you're just stumbling along. And here's something really important to remember. Rediscovering your purpose isn't a one-time thing. It's not something you just find and then forget about. It's a continuous process. Life will change. You will change, and your purpose will evolve with you. What's important is that you stay open, stay curious, and be willing to look within yourself for the answers. It's not always easy to hear the truth, especially when it's clouded by doubt and fear. But trust me, once you start taking steps toward discovering your true path, you'll begin to feel a sense of alignment with yourself and your world. You'll realize that every moment of uncertainty has been leading you to this point, and that's where the beauty of your journey lies. It's okay not to have all the answers right now. In fact, I believe it's actually more than okay. It's a powerful and necessary part of the process. So if you're ready to explore the steps to rediscover your purpose, to find your way out of the fog and into a life filled with clarity and direction, keep watching. We're going to dive deep into the process of understanding what you truly want, why you're here, and how you can step into the life you've always been meant to live. This video is designed to not only inspire you, but also to give you practical tools and insights that you can start applying today. But before we get started, I want to remind you, if you find this video helpful, or if something resonates with you today, don't forget to share it with a friend who might need it. We all need a little extra encouragement now and then, and your share could be the thing that sparks someone else's journey to rediscovering their own purpose. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more content that's all about personal growth, motivation, and finding your true path in life. This is just the beginning of the journey, and I'm excited to be a part of it with you. So let's dive in, and let's start uncovering the path that's waiting for you. Remember, even when it feels like the road ahead is unclear, there is always a way forward, and it starts with you taking that first step toward discovery. together, we'll find the light through the confusion. Thank you for being here, and I'm looking forward to helping you on this journey. Feeling lost. It's a phrase that many of us have experienced at some point in our lives. It can be a disorienting, frustrating, and sometimes overwhelming sensation. When we feel lost, it often seems as though the ground beneath us has shifted and we're unable to find our footing. The path ahead appears unclear, the destination unknown, and we are left questioning everything around us, including ourselves. But here's the thing, feeling lost isn't something to be ashamed of, and it doesn't mean you're failing. In fact, feeling lost is often a crucial part of the journey toward discovering who you truly are and what you're meant to do with your life. So let's explore what it means to feel lost, why it happens, and how this experience can actually be one of the most significant moments of your life. At different points in our lives, we all experience moments of confusion and uncertainty. There may be times when we wake up in the morning and wonder, what am I even doing, or is this really what I want to be doing with my life? This feeling of being lost often arises when we don't have clear answers to these questions, or when life throws us off course. Maybe you're in a job you hate but you don't know what else to do. Or maybe you're in a relationship that doesn't feel right but you're unsure if you should stay or leave. Perhaps you've had a big life change like moving to a new city or ending a long-term relationship, and now you're struggling to adjust to this new chapter. These experiences can feel disorienting and make us question not only our choices, but also who we are. One of the reasons why we feel lost is that we're constantly bombarded with external expectations. Society, our families, and even our friends all seem to have a clear picture of what success looks like, and they often project these ideas onto us. From a young age, we're taught that there's a certain way to live, get good grades, go to college, get a stable job, buy a house, settle down, have kids. And while none of these things are inherently wrong, they can leave us feeling like we're just following a set of instructions rather than living a life that's authentically our own. We may start to believe that we're supposed to fit into a mold, and if we don't, then we're somehow failing. When we deviate from this blueprint, it can make us feel lost, uncertain, and out of sync with everyone else. Family expectations can play a huge role in this feeling of being lost. Parents often have their own visions of what they want for their children, and while most of the time these visions come from a place of love and wanting the best for us, they can also make us feel trapped. We may find ourselves pursuing a career or lifestyle that aligns with our family's expectations, but doesn't necessarily align with our true desires. It's easy to fall into the trap of living up to someone else's dreams for us forgetting to listen to our own hearts along the way. And that's when we start feeling lost because we haven't taken the time to figure out what we actually want. Another significant factor contributing to feelings of being lost is personal failure. Failures are something that we all face, whether it's in our career relationships or personal pursuits. Society often paints failure as something negative, something to be avoided at all costs, but the truth is failure is a necessary part of growth. We learn from our mistakes and they help us become more resilient, more self-aware, and more prepared for the future. When we fail, we can sometimes feel like we've lost our way. We think we've failed so badly that we can't possibly recover. But failure is often the first step toward discovering our true purpose. It teaches us what doesn't work so we can start focusing on what does. It provides us with valuable lessons that we wouldn't have learned otherwise, and it often leads us to the path that we were always meant to be on. One of the most important things to understand when you're feeling lost is that it's okay to not have all the answers right now. Life is full of uncertainties, and it's normal to experience scums and normal to experience doubt. Everyone at some point goes through moments where they feel like they're wandering in the dark, unsure of which direction to go. But here's the interesting thing about those moments of uncertainty. They are the very moments that help us uncover our true purpose. When we feel lost, we're often at a crossroads, a pivotal point in our journey, where we're being asked to dig deeper into ourselves to question who we are and what we truly want from life. Think about it when everything's going well, when we're cruising along, and everything's aligned, we don't necessarily take the time to reflect on what really matters to us. We're too busy moving from one task to the next, checking off boxes on our to-do list. It's only when we feel lost, when we feel like the rug has been pulled out from under us, that we're forced to slow down and really think about our lives. we're forced to examine our values, our beliefs, and what we want to create moving forward. Feeling lost creates a space for self-reflection, and it's in that space where we can start to uncover the pieces of our true path. Embrace the struggle. Don't run from it. If you're feeling lost right now, I want you to know that it doesn't mean you're heading in the wrong direction. In fact, it might actually mean that you're closer than ever to finding your true path. Think about it like this when you're hiking through a dense forest and you can't see the trail ahead of you. It doesn't mean you've gotten off the track. It simply means that you need to take a moment, look around, and gain a new perspective. You may need to step back and reassess your surroundings, but this doesn't mean you've lost your way. You're just at a point where you need to reevaluate and realign yourself with your true desires. Failure and struggle, although uncomfortable, are some of the most valuable experiences we can have in life. They build our character, teach us lessons, and guide us toward our authentic selves. Without struggle, we would never experience true growth. Without failure, we would never learn how to pick ourselves up and keep moving forward. These experiences show us what we're capable of and remind us that we have the strength to keep going even when we don't have all the answers. So if you're feeling lost, take heart. It's not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's actually a sign that you're closer than ever to discovering your true purpose. The fog may seem thick right now, but remember that even in the fog, there's a path waiting for you to uncover. Keep walking, keep questioning, and keep searching. Your purpose is out there, and with each step you take, you're getting closer to finding it. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into the steps you can take to start finding your way and uncovering the path that's meant for you. But for now, take comfort in the knowledge that feeling lost is not a sign of failure, it's simply a part of the journey. And that's where the magic begins. Discovering your purpose is not a straightforward path, it's a journey that requires introspection, action, and at times a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the idea of finding your true calling, but the process can be broken down into manageable steps that anyone can take. In this section, I want to share with you 3 powerful steps that can guide you toward uncovering your life's purpose. These steps may not bring you all the answers right away, but they will start you on the path to clarity. Let's dive into them. One of the most effective ways to discover your purpose is by paying attention to your emotions and passions. Think about those moments when your heart lights up, when you feel a deep sense of joy, excitement, or fulfillment. Have you ever been in the middle of doing something and you just felt completely at peace or exhilarated by the activity? Those moments are not coincidences. They're signals, powerful indicators that you're doing something that aligns with your inner desires and purpose. Your emotions and passions are often the most direct pathway to discovering what truly matters to you in life. You see, passion is not something that can be forced or manufactured. It's something that arises naturally when we engage with activities that resonate with who we are at our core. But here's the tricky part. Many of us are so caught up in the demands of everyday life, or we're so focused on external expectations that we forget to listen to the signals our emotions are giving us. We might ignore the spark of excitement we feel when working on a creative project because it's not practical, or it doesn't seem to align with what we think we should be doing. But those little moments of joy are important. They show you what truly excites you, and they give you a glimpse into what you should be pursuing. Take a moment to reflect what activities make you feel alive. What makes you feel like you're in the flow, fully engaged with life, whether it's writing, painting, helping others, speaking, or exploring nature. Those passions are your clues. Don't wait for permission to follow them. Instead, experiment with different activities. Try new things that spark even the smallest amount of interest, and notice how you feel when you engage in them. Over time, these passions will help you uncover what is deeply meaningful to you. If you feel an emotional connection to something, pursue it further. The more you follow what lights you up, the closer you'll get to understanding your purpose. Another powerful tool in discovering your purpose is to reflect on the challenges and pain you've experienced throughout your life. While it might seem counterintuitive, the struggles you face, both big and small, hold the key to understanding who you are and what you're meant to do. Life's challenges can often feel like burdens that we wish we could avoid, but they also serve as valuable lessons. It's through our struggles that we are often forced to confront our deepest fears, limitations, and desires. Think about some of the most difficult moments in your life, moments of heartbreak, failure, loss, or rejection. At the time, it may have felt like you were being punished or that life was simply unfair. But if you look back now with a little distance and perspective, you might realize that these very experiences shaped who you are today. They taught you lessons, built your resilience, and revealed aspects of yourself that you might never have discovered otherwise. For example, perhaps you went through a tough breakup that left you feeling shattered and lost. In the aftermath, however, you may have gained a deeper understanding of your needs, your values, and what you truly deserve in a relationship. Or maybe you faced a failure in your career that left you questioning your abilities. But through that experience, you learned valuable lessons about perseverance, adaptability, and what it takes to succeed. Each challenge holds a hidden lesson that can inform your life's purpose. When you reflect on these experiences, ask yourself, what did these struggles teach me? What skills or strengths did I develop in response to these challenges? How did these experiences shape my views, my values, and my vision for the future? By recognizing the ways in which your pain and challenges have contributed to your growth, you'll gain a deeper understanding of your life's mission. Your past struggles are not just something to get over. They're stepping stones that can guide you toward your purpose. Finally, one of the most powerful tools for discovering your purpose is to engage in regular meditation and self-reflection. Meditation is not just about quieting the mind, it's about creating space to truly listen to yourself, to connect with your inner thoughts, feelings, and desires. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to get caught up in external noise, distractions, obligations, and the opinions of others. But when we take the time to sit in stillness and clear away all the mental clutter, we create the opportunity to hear our inner voice. Self-reflection, much like meditation, allows you to pause and reflect on your life, your choices, your values, and your true desires. It's only when you stop and truly listen to yourself that you can begin to uncover what really matters. In meditation, try focusing on your breath and allowing your thoughts to flow freely. Don't judge them or try to control them, just observe. Over time, this practice helps you become more aware of the subtle thoughts and feelings that arise, giving you insight into your deeper motivations and desires. When you're able to sit quietly with yourself, you'll be able to separate the noise from the truth. You'll find clarity, and you'll begin to notice patterns and insights that may have previously been hidden from view. In addition to meditation, self-reflection can also be done through journaling. Set aside time each day or week to write down your thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself questions like, what makes me feel fulfilled? What would I regret not doing in life? What have I always wanted to try but have been too afraid to pursue? By writing out your reflections, you create a tangible record of your thoughts, which can help you see patterns and themes emerge. Over time, you'll begin to notice the things that keep coming up, whether it's a desire to help others, a passion for creativity, or a longing to travel the world. These are the breadcrumbs that can lead you to your purpose. By listening to your emotions and passions, reflecting on your past struggles, and practicing meditation and self-reflection, you'll begin to uncover your true purpose. Remember, finding your purpose isn't about having everything figured out all at once. It's a process of exploration, trial, and discovery. So start where you are, take one step at a time, and trust that the path will unfold before you. Now that we've explored the importance of identifying your passions, reflecting on past struggles, and creating a deeper connection with yourself through meditation and self-reflection, it's time to take the next crucial step, creating an action plan. Discovering your purpose is an exciting and deeply fulfilling process, but it requires more than just insight and reflection. It requires action. The path toward your purpose isn't always going to be clear right away, and the journey may not always be smooth, but one thing is certain: you can't reach your destination if you don't start moving forward. The key is to break down this large, sometimes overwhelming journey into manageable, actionable steps that you can take each day. The first step in creating your action plan is to set small, realistic goals. It's easy to become overwhelmed when you look at the bigger picture of your life's purpose. You might see the end goal, a career, a lifestyle, or an impact you want to make and feel like it's so far away. That's completely normal, but the truth is you don't need to know exactly how you'll get there just yet. What's important is that you start with small, achievable steps that will eventually lead you in the right direction. Setting small goals keeps you focused and motivated, helping you build momentum as you work toward the larger picture. For example, if you feel passionate about helping others but don't know where to start, you could begin by volunteering for a cause that resonates with you. If you're interested in a career change, you could take small steps like researching fields of interest, taking an online course, or connecting with people who work in the industry you're curious about. The important thing is to break it down into steps you can actually take today or this week, rather than trying to figure out your entire path all at once. Each small step you take brings you closer to the larger goal. And while the end goal might feel far off, you'll soon begin to realize that with each action you are building a bridge to your future. Remember, the journey to discovering your purpose is not about rushing to the finish line. It's about taking your time, setting small goals, and celebrating each milestone along the way. You're not meant to figure it all out overnight, and that's okay. The important part is that you're taking action. As you continue along this path, you might encounter moments where you lose faith. There will be times when things don't seem to be moving as quickly as you'd like, or when you encounter setbacks. These moments of doubt are a natural part of the process, and they don't mean you're on the wrong path. Change and growth are slow processes, and they require a great deal of patience. Sometimes the most significant breakthroughs come after a long period of struggle and persistence. It's easy to become discouraged when you don't see immediate results. It's tempting to think, I've been working on this for so long, why haven't I found my purpose yet? But the truth is, the process of change is often a slow one, and that's okay. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. It's all about taking one step at a time and trusting the process. In those moments when you feel discouraged, remember that progress is still progress, even if it's not immediately visible. Your journey is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about persistence, patience, and continuing to move forward even when you don't see instant results. One of the most important habits to develop is to stay consistent even when things feel tough. It's easy to give up when progress feels slow or when you encounter challenges, but the key is to maintain your focus and keep going. If you commit to taking small steps every day, no matter how insignificant they may seem at the time, those steps will eventually lead you toward your greater purpose. Establishing healthy habits is essential in maintaining this persistence. Whether it's setting aside time each day for self-reflection, practicing mindfulness, or working toward a long-term goal, consistency will keep you moving in the right direction. Sometimes when things get tough, it can help to remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. Revisit your goals and reflect on your motivations. What is driving you? Why do you want to discover your purpose? When you reconnect with your why, you reignite your motivation, and that can help you push through the tough times. In addition to consistency, it's important to embrace change. The journey to discovering your purpose is not a linear one. You may encounter new opportunities, unexpected challenges, and moments of self-doubt. It's normal to feel uncertain along the way, and you may even feel like you're taking a detour at times. But trust that every experience, every twist and turn is helping you grow and learn more about yourself. Change is a natural part of life, and it can often bring you closer to your purpose than you ever imagined. So embrace the uncertainty and see it as an opportunity to evolve and grow. It's in these moments of change that you often discover new passions, skills, and insights that can guide you on your path. I want to leave you with one final piece of encouragement. Your purpose is not something you're going to find instantly. It's not a destination that you can reach in a single day or week. It's a journey, an ongoing process of self-discovery and growth. And while that might sound intimidating, it's also incredibly freeing. There is no rush to get it all figured out. Life is about the journey, not the destination. Every step you take, every action you make is leading you closer to understanding your true purpose. So don't be afraid to take those small steps, and don't be discouraged by setbacks or delays. Keep going, keep evolving, and trust that you are exactly where you need to be right now. In time, the clarity you seek will come. And when it does, you'll look back and realize that every small step you took, every moment of doubt, and every challenge along the way was necessary for you to uncover your true path. Your purpose is waiting for you, and every day you take a step closer to discovering it. You just need to keep moving forward one step at a time. As we wrap up today's video, let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've discussed. First and foremost, I want to emphasize that feeling lost is not something to fear or avoid. It's a completely normal part of life's journey. Everyone at some point goes through periods of uncertainty where we question our direction, our purpose, and what we're truly meant to do. These moments of feeling lost can actually be some of the most valuable experiences we'll ever have. They push us to look deeper into ourselves, to question our assumptions, and to reevaluate what we truly want from life. In fact, it's often in these moments of confusion that we discover new insights, new strengths, and a clearer understanding of who we are. The truth is, feeling lost is not a sign of failure. Rather, it's a signal that we're on the verge of a breakthrough. It's in these moments that we start asking the right questions, the ones that lead us to discover our true purpose. As we've discussed today, there are several key steps that anyone can take to uncover their purpose. By listening to your emotions and passions, you can start to identify what truly excites and fulfills you. Your feelings are powerful guides that can point you toward your true calling. Reflecting on past challenges also provides valuable insight. The struggles we face often hold the clues to the life we're meant to lead. Every failure, every setback is a lesson that helps us grow and become more aligned with our purpose. Finally, practicing self-awareness, whether through meditation, journaling, or simply taking the time to reflect on your thoughts and feelings, allows you to connect with your inner truth and gain the clarity needed to move forward. Anyone, no matter where they are in life, can discover their purpose by following these steps. It's not about finding all the answers at once. It's about being willing to take the first step, trust the process, and keep moving forward with patience and persistence. If you found this video helpful and feel inspired to start your own journey of self-discovery, I encourage you to share it with someone who might need it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more topics on personal growth, inspiration, and finding your purpose. And most importantly, start taking action today. The first step doesn't have to be huge, but it needs to be intentional. Whether it's exploring something new, reflecting on your past, or simply giving yourself permission to feel lost, each small step counts. Remember, you are the only one who can discover your true purpose, and that journey begins right now. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. Take that step today, and trust that every moment is leading you toward the life you were always meant to live.